by the
Yeah.
how my voice is going up and down.
All right, guys, tuning into Barber Talk. So, what's the craziest thing you ever seen at the barbershop, dude?
Damn, what is the craziest thing? I don't even.
You know what's the craziest thing you ever seen? A kid took a shit on the floor.
What the fuck?
Dude, I used to work at this franchise. I'm not gonna name any names, but I used to work at this franchise company, and I was doing haircuts for them. And the guy, I don't know, he was weird. Can you stop at that gas station?
Yeah.
So when I was working at a franchise, there was a barbershop that I was working at, and there was this one day where, you know, the dad, he brings in his two sons. It's just one guy.
Yeah.
The guy seemed a little bit off. I'm not even gonna lie. I think he was on something or he was drunk. I couldn't tell. He just looked weird and like disgruntled and like kind of not all the way there. So he comes in for a haircut and he leaves his two kids on the bench.
Yeah.
And then one of them just gets up, walks to the middle of the room, took a shit, and it fell on the floor.
Wait, what?
So I'm over here cutting someone else's hair, and I smell something so awful. It smells like animal poop. And I look around, and I look on the floor, and there's a turd on the floor. And I'm just in so much shock. I'm like, did this really just happen?
Yo. And so he laid there for a second until he smelled it and turned, or what?
He didn't notice or what, but his kid just like got up and just didn't say nothing and just like let it loose.
Bro.
He was wearing pants, but I don't think he was wearing a diaper, so it just fell right down his leg. And,
oh, it was a little kid like that?
Yeah, it was a little kid. He was like, he's like 2 or 3 years old. And I was like, man, who the fuck? Why is he not watching his kids? And then my manager makes him clean it up.
Yeah.
And it was just awful, man. Ugh. It was so crazy.
That's disgusting, man. So you just smelled it, huh?
I smelled it, and then when I looked on the floor, because I thought he was just standing there, but when I looked, I smelled it first, and then I turned my head and I looked on the floor, and there goes a turd.
What does Dad say?
He was just embarrassed, man.
Yeah,
he didn't know what to say. He just, I'm so sorry. He started cleaning it up.
Right. That's crazy, man. I think I had something like that, but it was, and you know, they had the washing machine in the bathroom, and so they would sometimes leave the towel, like the thing you put the towels in, like the hamper, I guess.
Yeah.
They'll leave the hamper in there, and I guess it looked like a trash can because we'd get a lot of paper toilet paper covered in shit, and you know it'd be on top of the towels.
Oh my god!
Because people, you know, mistake that for the trash, so it'd be just people, you know, wiping their ass and putting the toilet paper in the fucking.
That's why if they don't have a license, bro, don't get a haircut with them.
Oh yeah.
Don't even go in that barbershop. Man, that's just neglect. That is crazy. That's bad, dude.
Hell yeah. What else?
I mean, I remember this one time I was working at the barbershop, and you know, it was just a normal day, and then I was talking to my coworker. I was looking at her, and then she was looking towards me, but behind me was windows, and you can see the parking lot. And she sees this old man go down, and I see her face. She's like, "Oh my God, Elio, that old man just fell." So I just like bolted outside, and me and this other guy were like, "We're gonna pick you up, all right, sir?" He's all like, "Oh, I got." He's some old guy. He was like 74 or 80.
Yeah.
He's like, "I got it," and then like, "No, you don't." So both of us help him out, and he put him back on his feet. He was fine.
Yeah.
He just slipped. He had slipped on the ice. Try not to judge him, man. I remember I had this one guy, I think he had like ADHD because he wouldn't stop moving, or he was taking some type of drug. Yeah, he was like rocking back and forth. I don't know if he was on something.
Bro,
it felt like it. It felt like he was on something.
Hey, you should do the shopping, bro, so you can get all the discounts.
Do the shopping?
Yeah, you should go to shopping so you can get the discounts.
Because
he said three.
An 8 for $25, bro.
3 8s for $25 each. All right, let's start looking at those.
I know what I want.
So right here is the shake.
That's what I get. $10 each.
Did you want to get some shake or one of the
Fuck
pre-rolls?
yeah. Get shake. No, get a pre-roll. Pre-rolls are good. The one I always get for me and you, we get the apple fritter. That's the sweet
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah. But they got that gas stuff if you're into that.